Hey everyone, just thought I'd pop on and have a little chat with you about bubbles. So this is my bubble gun. Ooh, they're coming! Bubbles! Right, who's got one of these at home? This is only a cheap one. So, bubbles are really good for children. But what are the benefits? So, bubbles, not only are they good fun and they look great, they're really good for your child's development. Can you guess one of the main things? Eyes. So they're really good for your visual tracking skills. So toddlers and babies, when you're doing the bubbles all over and they're following them round with their eyes, it's developing their visual tracking. So really good for their eye development, that is. It's really good for their hand and eye coordination, because while you're trying them out, they're trying to follow them with their eyes and catch one with their hands. So good for their eyes, good for their hand and eye coordination. Well, when they're jumping around and they're trying to catch them, good for their gross motor skills, because you can do some games about jumping and catching those bubbles in the sky. So really good for that development too. Good for your speech. Now, who would have thought bubbles would be good for your speech? So they're really good for your language development for when they're a bit older, because when they're getting their bubbles or they've got a bubble wand, they're blowing, blowing. Or you might find a game where they can go blow like that, or different sounds with their mouths, and that is developing their mouths ready for their speech and language. So good for their eyes, good for their hands, good for their speech. What else is it good for? It's good for calming children down. So if they're a bit stressed, get some bubbles out. You can have some in your changing bag, a little bottle, or in your handbag, and just do some bubbles like this. It's really quite a calming activity for babies, and it's cheap. So this one's from Wilko's, this bubble gum. You can get them from anywhere really. Bubble ones from the supermarket. You can get bubble machines. Our favourite is our early learning centre. It's a little fish. That's amazing. You can get them for the bathtub. You can put them in the bath and stick it onto your bathtub. It's really good fun to incorporate some bubble fun into your day. In the bath, they could be in the bath and you can get some bubbles out while you're changing their nappy, or indoors or outdoors. So good fun. A really useful toy or activity, bubble fun. So get yourself some bubbles. Get in the garden or in your house. Doesn't matter what the weather's like. And have some fun with some bubbles and enjoying them. Ready? Are you ready to catch them? Whee! Anyway, have a good day. Get blowing those bubbles, guys. See you soon.